Please accept my deepest apologies. I was not able to do the injector R&R. As a matter of fact, I started to. Ran into a problem right off the bat with a napper injector, not a sponsor. As far as fitment, I'm going to show you that. So I'd leave the car sitting in here overnight and then just got way bogged down with work from today while I waited for the OEM one from Honda. They're not a sponsor either. Long story short, the new injector is in. The car appears run good. Still have to do the lights and whatnot, but I did want to show you the injector. We're going to do a quick resistance check on it to see what it was. We'll compare it to the new one. I'll show you why the new napper one does not fit and won't work. So if you're doing one of these, spend the extra, 30 bucks or whatever and get the Honda one. So let's start with that. I guess in my defense, I did start to do the video. Got to the point where the napper one didn't fit. All hell broke loose here. Not because of that, just because of other things. So anyhow, let's see where we're at here. This is the failed injector that was pulling around 3.5 amps. Should be some low amp or low resistance. So about 4.2 ohms, we'll call it. All right, that definitely would make a high current draw. Typically, injectors are around 12 to 14, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll have a quick check of the napper one, see what the known good is. I'm gonna guess, like say, somewhere between 12 and 14, roughly. 10, so that would put it just a smidge over an amp. Of course, this is at room temperature. All right, so of course our current ramp, confirmed it while it was in the vehicle. Anyhow, what was the difference here? So they look the same, and I was like, yay, they're the same. Lubed it up, popped it in, put the clip on it, go to stick it in the head, and where these stick in the fuel rail, they have to go in on a slight bit of an angle, okay? Now this one was hitting back here on this hook and was making it stay, perfectly straight out of the rail and wouldn't allow me to tighten down the rail without popping the clip back off it. So I compared it to the OEM one, and that is where we're gonna see the difference. The difference is going to be from the depth of the hook, I guess, from the inside portion of the hook. Let me get a pointing apparatus. From in here, from let's say in this corner up to the base of the O-ring. I'll let you guys look at it. You be the judge. So it's this distance, from the base to the top. I'm trying to do this while looking in the camera here. So from here up to the O-ring, and then again on this one from the base here up to the O-ring. So I'll let that focus, and then you guys can see, the height difference of those two. Other than that, the injector is the same. It does go in, the clip does go on. You cannot use the napper one on these Honda 3.5s, which I'd be surprised. I'm not sure how they sell them because all the injector rails on these are the same, but it will not work. As soon as you go to tighten the rail down, the injector wants to tip just that little bit, and then the clip pops off because there's just not enough wiggle room back there. Probably if you took a pair of side cutters and just knocked that thing off, it would work just fine. So maybe that's what people do. This guy doesn't. So I just decided to wait one more day overnight and got the OEM Honda one in there, which I should have done in the first place. But anyhow, that's that. Let's fire this little pig up and see if it runs well. Death, darkness. All right, we want the Asians. We want Honda. Better get connected here, and then we will go back in. Oh gosh, here we go. We will look at our misfire data. We've got to clear the codes out. Still has 111,000 miles on it. I've got two videos that are going to be cut short. This one and the one on the Chevy Cruze cooling fan, because time is of the essence. All right. What do we want? System selection. Let's see, we want to clear out the fault codes. Probably have to cycle the key here. Or not. Read data stream, we want to manually select it. Alright, fire in the hole. didn't, oh, okay, yep, there it is. Now this is its first time being started since so I'm sorry, since I put it together. Sounds good. I take that back. I did start it briefly after I put the injector in just to make sure I had no gas leaks. But I let it run for about 0.1 second, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little air in the rail there. Like I said, I did only have it running for a brief second. Let me just go out and just double make darn sure we don't have any gas leaks. I don't smell anything. Sounds fantastic. I got a big nose and I don't smell nothing. But it sounds great. Sounds smooth back here. Suck it in, fella. I did see we had a couple misfires count up there. You know, one, it's not super abnormal. Right after an engine repair. Seems nice and smooth now. Honda Thunder. Let's just take and shut her back off here for a minute. Turn the key on so we don't lose our data. Nice and smooth. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Anyhow, I just wanted to give you guys some closure with this. Don't be excited if you see a count or two pop up, you know, on occasion. That is not unusual on any maker model, just FYI. Make darn sure I don't see any, you know, we don't have any engine light. I doubt we have any codes, but just make sure I didn't accidentally leave something unplugged or something silly. Alright, no codes there. Shouldn't be any current codes, so the intermittents are going to be like your pending codes. Alright, so that's it. I'm going to keep motoring. I don't want to get this thing too hot because we still have to put a radiator in it. So I'll leave it at that, folks. I at least wanted to bring you along, let you hear it, you know, let you see that, you know, the injector dilemma we had there in the beginning in that first video, which really wasn't a diag video, but I told you that I would let you see it. I was really diligently trying to record it. And sometimes in the shop, things just don't work out right where we can do that. The other video you're gonna be disappointed on is the follow-up for the Chevy Cruze. Did one on a cooling fan, so hopefully that video's out. And I didn't nix that too. Just not enough time. Sometimes it gets busy. I try to do my recording when I have time, and that usually works out more often than not. But you get cases like this where it's not worth it. You're stressed out, you want to go crazy and choke someone in the general public, and it's easier to just turn the camera off, do your job, give you guys a little follow-up video and call it good. So please accept that. Accept my apologies for not being able to record the full function of it. And we're gonna keep moving. It seems good. No, I'm not gonna put the Pico back on it because I don't feel that we have to. Because the engine runs smooth, we're happy, the light's off, and that's it. I keep motoring. Why don't you guys motor on down there to the comment section, leave your comment, question, criticism, concern, while you're down there, subscribe, all that business. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.